Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen and I love to crochet plushies. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, it helps me out a lot. And if you guys have noticed, I got my hair chopped off. I feel like I look like a completely different person. I don't know how I feel about the hair yet, I don't have any idea. I still really haven't had time to play around with it or anything because we are making one big project before our market in technically, we have today and tomorrow. Because Friday I go set up. Saturday is the thing. Friday before I go set up, I have to go through all my inventory and all that fun stuff. I kind of want to be able to get to that on Thursday, though. I just feel like I don't have time. But anyway, in the last video, if you guys saw, I'm going to be doing Winnie the Dragon. It's going to be my big plushie. I have quite a bit big ones I'm taking. But I love taking the bigger ones because they are a statement piece. People come in, they talk about it. It draws people in. So I'm excited for this one. I started working on it for a couple nights. I worked on it Sunday night and Monday night, which I did not record. So I stopped at the body. The last video, you can see the tail part that I got done, but I got the body of Winnie done. And I am making this one in Premier Parfait Chunky. All my other Winnie the Dragons I did in Barnett Blanket. So this one is a little bit smaller, but it's still a decent size plushie. So my goal is to get this done today. It is Wednesday. You guys will be watching this on Thursday. Yesterday I spent all day at the hairdresser. I did not realize it was going to take all day, but I was there all day long. So I got like a couple little things. I got a couple more dinos done. I got another little pea pods. I just have to put on the blush on these ones. When I was getting my hair done, I got those done. So I did not work on Winnie at all yesterday. So we still have to do the head, the ears, the horns. The legs are split up between thighs and feet. So I have 2 thighs and 2 feet to do. We have the 3 big feathery parts for the end of the tail. We have the wings. So there's a lot left to do. So I feel like I'm going to be working on Winnie the rest of today. And it is, I don't even know what time it is. It is 10:36. I should say my puppy over here did not want to get up. Let me see if I can get her in frame here. There she is. She still doesn't want to get up. It's like 50-some degrees out. It's chilly. It's windy. It is a fall day. I got my Harry Potter sweatpants on with my sweater. I am nice and cozy, ready to work on this dragon the rest of the day. But yeah, we are going to get working on Winnie here. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I am going to do this fuzz on the back of it. So I also have to make the eyes. So I'm trying to figure out what eyes I want to go with this color because it's basically white, a little bit of browns and grays. So I don't know if I want to do like typical bright blue eyes or if I want to do more neutral, like a brownish type eye, which we will find out in this video because we got to get it done today. So I can't wait to see what you guys suggest. So hopefully I picked the right eye color. But let's get started on Winnie's head.
I won't do it.
Won't do what?
Whatever you ask me to do.
Alright, so we're almost done with the head, and it is 12:03. This dragon does take me time, but I did stop and make eyes. So these are the eyes we went with. I asked my daughter which color she liked the best. I also made this grayish color since the back would be that color, which I might make another one in the future with those. But we went with the bright blue, and we have to put the eyelashes on before you put the eyes on. I did indent my eyes with some yarn to make it a little bit more symmetrical with the nose, because you do start with like a chain for the nose, so it's always like skinnier on this side than that side. I try to puff it out with the stuffing, but I just have to put the little nostrils on. I like to get all the details on when I make the piece, so that when it comes time to sewing the head onto the body, which is going to be here in a minute, that everything is done besides the ears and the horns. But I think I'm going to wait this time until I get the ears and the horns done before I sew the head on, to make it easier to assemble. So I'm going to put the little nostrils on it right now. But what do you guys think so far? I love her little blue eyes. I mean, it could be a boy too. It could be whatever you want it to be. But we will eventually connect it here. So you're starting to see it. And the bottom of this is flat, and the bottom of the head here is flat. So it will lay flat. But that is the start of her. Super cute. So let's get these nostrils on and keep working, because like I said, it's already afternoon and I got to get moving. So I will do another check-in in just a little bit after we do the nostrils. I don't know how I did that, but the first take of the nostrils worked for me. I love how those ended up being. So we got the head done so far. We still have to do the horns and the ears. But as of right now, we're going to set this aside and we're going to move on to making the thighs and the feet of Winnie the Dragon here. But yeah, that's her head so far. So I will check back in with you guys in just a little bit. Alright, so for this check-in, we got 2 of the arms done. So on the body, these are going to go up front here, like so. And then we got the thighs done, which are just this. And we do sew them on kind of like that. And then we're going to get ready to crochet the feet that go straight out from there. So the thighs here, just give it like a little hump before the legs come out, so it looks like the leg is bent and laying down. It's really cool. So we got the arms and the thighs done. And it's only 12:31, so that was like 20 minutes or less to get the 2 arms and the thighs done. So now I'm working on the 2 feet. And then I'm going to go into making the ears and the horns. So we will see where we're at when we do the next check-in. And then we will be sewing all of this together and then putting on the final touches. So hopefully we can get this done at a decent time today. At least that's my goal. So let's keep going.
I thought I was coming over to show me some of your drawings.
Alright guys, so we got the ears made. We got the arms, the legs, and the thighs. So like the ears, I'm going to wait until I get the horns done before we sew those onto the head. But this little girl right here is cold and she wants some cuddles. So I'm going to take a lunch break and take a little bit of a break to get back to this. It is almost 1 o'clock. So we've been working on it for 3 hours now, which gives it a total of, I think, 6.5 hours into this dragon already. And we got the body and the head. And then we got, these are all the legs and the thighs, the 2 arms, and now the ears. So I have horns, then the wings, and then the tail pieces. And then we will slowly start piecing it together, because after I get the horns done next, we will sew on the horns and the ears, so that we'll have the head done. And I'll put this fuzzy stuff around the horns as well on top of the head that I like to do. So yeah, I will be back with a check-in in a little bit. Alright guys, so we have the horns done. They took me way longer than I expected. It's so tiny up here, it's hard to work with the hook, because it's already 1:50. And I took like a 15-minute lunch break. Puppy is still whining because she just wants mommy's attention, but she'll be fine. But we are now going to get the horn sewed on and then get the ears sewed on. Hey, you're okay. And that should be, and then we'll get the fuzzy stuff around the horns, and that will be, the head will be completely done. And then I think I'll go into making the wings and stuff before I sew everything on. I just want to get the head done so it's out of the way. So let's get sewing the ears and the horns on. Alright guys, so another check-in. I don't remember the last thing I showed you guys. Because I'm just in get this dragon mode done here. It's 3:05. We got the head on to the body. We got everything done with the head. You guys can see that fur around it. So what I've got done is I got one tail piece. So this will be one of the tail feathers for the end of the tail. There's 3 pieces, so I got 2 more of these to do. And then we can get ready to sew on the arms, the feet, the other part to the hips part to the feet. I think that's what the part's called. And then we have to put the fuzz down the back and then attach the 3 tail pieces. And we will be done with our Winnie the Dragon. But so far she's turning out really cute. I feel like this is going to be like more of a neutral color one. I usually do like bright colors with these dragons, but this is more of a neutral, which I think is really cool. I used the mushroom color for the horns and the wings. Oh, I did get the wings done. See, we forgot about that. I've been sitting here crocheting. So we got the wings done as well. So those are going to go on the back like so, onto the back of her. So that part we got done as well. So basically we got all the parts done except 2 more tail feathers, and then it's just sewing from here on out. So let's continue. Okay, so another check-in, and the dogs are going crazy because it's about that time. I'm usually done working, but we're trying to get this done. I went ahead and put the tail feathers on first because when you tie it inside, you can see this. So that when I put the strip down the back, I know where to put it to cover all that stuff right there. So you won't be able to see it ever again. So now I'm going to get ready to sew on the arms and both of the legs, and I will check in with you guys as soon as I get that done. And then I just have to put on the hair down the back, and we are done with our Winnie the Dragon. And I'm so excited, because then that means tomorrow I can get a few more things done before I have to go through and price and get all my stuff organized for the market this weekend. So, I'm super excited. My dog. You want to come say hi? And then she runs away. She just wants me to be done working. But let me keep working on this, and I will check back with you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, so you just saw me putting the fuzz all the way down the back. The instructions does say to do it before you add in the legs and the arms. So that's why I decided to do it first instead of last. For some reason this time, if you saw, I went from the tail up. I usually start from the head and work my way down, but I kind of knotted it down here in the tail so it's all hidden. So it kind of worked out pretty good. So what do you guys think so far? We just have to put on her legs and her feet, or he, whatever anybody wants it to be. Yeah, that's what she's looking like so far. The next update, you guys are going to see it all together, and it's going to be done. So yeah, I'm loving it. It's like a neutral color, so it'll go with like any type of decor. It'll fit into anything. Yes, I'm in love with it already. Let me get the feet and legs on, and I will do my last check-in with you guys. I'm so excited. Let me know down in those comments who's excited to see the complete finish of Winnie the Dragon. Because I am. Alright, I'll check in just a minute. Alright guys, we are done with Winnie the Dragon with Premier Yarn. It's the first time I've ever made it with Premier Yarn. I didn't mind it. It's smaller, it's cuter. It was kind of easier to stitch the fur, the fox fur on than the Burnett yarn. But Red Mills Crochet did such a good job with this pattern. Are you guys ready for it? You guys ready for the reveal? And like I said, she is a little bit smaller. I used 20mm eyes for her, where I usually use the 25s. And I feel like I did some of the little crooked, so it kind of looks like she's just tilting her head, laying down. So that's cute as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in those comments. We got her done, and I was finally able to use this color. I will definitely have to make another one. This is my third Winnie the Dragon. I do love this dragon. It's so cute and precious. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. I got my puppy dog down here because she doesn't want to be alone, but I also got my pretty dragon here. So yeah, she's all done, and it's 4:40. So almost a full working day, but I also had 4 hours already into her before I started today. So it is a pretty big project, but I love how it turned out. But thanks for watching with me today, guys, with Winnie the Dragon. I love making this one. Red Mills Crochet is amazing. So make sure you guys go grab that pattern down below. But yeah, this isn't my first, and it won't be my last, because I'm in love with this pattern so much. But that'll do it for me today, guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!